They too are coming out in a 4-2-3-1. The player to keep your eye on is Hannah Patchen. She's the playmaker through the center. She's going to
starting 12 for first-year head coach Gary Higgins. And what sticks out to you, Tori?
I mean, they're going to start on this 4-2-3-1. They're key.
And you mentioned, Tori, her physicality. Just picks up the yellow card, a little too handsy for our referee's liking. Into the box, finds it to the near wing. Tries to get the final touch. It's headed and just over the crossbar. Good little pass. Mary Frances Sims shoots this one just wide of the net.
To the mid-third of the field, chasing her player, Sims. And Sims a very dynamic player, but Ellie Robertson cannot afford to chase her player all the way across halfway line. As a defender, you're going to go with her for a certain point, and then you're going to let her go. She's no longer a threat if she's in the other off the defensive third of your side.
Wolfpack with some momentum to him on that far wing. Bordelot puts the shot up, and it goes in! Off the deflection, and the Wolfpack strike for the first goal, and it's their leading scorer, Jade Bordelot.
And you can just see the disappointment on Virginia Tech, but that was a well-struck ball by NC State, and Bordelot was left floating out up top of the box. She took that shot, and it was the deflection.
Take another look at it, the Wolfpack, Bordelot.
And that's a perfectly slotted ball on top of the 18. Bordelot gets a good, clean look on it, but it's the deflection off the Virginia Tech player's back, and that's just unfortunate. I mean, Hargrove, she was positioned one way.
Tripped up in the box. And a foul will set up an opportunity for Virginia Tech.
So you can see ball's coming across into Patchen. She's trying to get her foot on it, and it's Mackenzie Smith.
One-on-one with Pratapis. Here's the PK, and she scores, top corner. Taylor Lewin wins the one-on-one PK opportunity. And we are tied in Blacksburg.
Let's take another look at how we got here. How did we get to the PK in the first place? So you can
There's a wet pitch out there. Teams have done a good job of adjusting to that. As we hit the final 45, here's Erica Roberts on the near side. Takes the shot on the ground, and the ground ball stopped by Lauren Hargrove.
To them, get it out, and that's where they can't take any risks. They've got to have some strong clearances out of that back line.
And a little trip-up, referee will reach into the pocket and issue a yellow card. So we're going against the Wolfpack. Alex Moore on the defensive end. Third yellow card against the Wolfpack.
You can see Anna Weir just a bit frustrated. She was dribbling with the ball.
So the fourth yellow card in this match, third against the Wolfpack. Free kick for Mitchell. On Cage, and this one goes in. Natalie Mitchell strikes from distance, and the Hokies take the lead.
And once again, she rises to the top for this Virginia Tech team, and that's exactly what they needed, being able to capitalize on this moment in front of the net. Just that veteran, been there before experience. She's able to keep that low-driven ball to that far left-hand side, making it really difficult for Pratapis.
Put a bow on their masterful month of September. We are trying to track it down. Pratapis will just boot it out of play.
You can see the organization by this Wolfpack team, just the clean lines defensively, the pressure cover around as one player gets beat, the second player is able to slide over and provide that support. That's why this team is so successful defensively. They've spent a lot of time this year working on that defensive shape and making sure that they're connected.
Shot on the ground, Pratapis able to fall on it.
And that was a nice little look there. You see Taylor Price just breaking that line, able to come across. Unfortunately, passes it right into the hands of Pratapis.
Goalkeeper boots it away. Taylor Price adding a shot to her resume here tonight. Fifth shot by the Hokies thus far. Still the Wolfpack out shooting the Hokies 6-5.
And take a look at the shape that NC State's in offensively. They're stretching this Virginia Tech team really wide. They're anchoring players far on the left and the right-hand side. It's stretching that defense, that back line out a little bit, creating some channels for them to play into.
Bordelot in the box. Tried to chip it on over to Duda. Shot on the ground, and it's stopped by Hargrove.
And Duda saw her again win another ball to her feet. She anticipates exactly where Virginia Tech's going to pass it, and she comes up with it time and time again.
Nikita sends this one, and it will go into the cage. How about Nikita with the Hail Mary of a shot, and we are tied once again in Blacksburg.
And Mana Nakata, absolutely phenomenal soccer IQ, gets her heads up, recognizes that Lauren Hargroves is off of her line. Brilliant soccer awareness, just chips the ball into the back right-hand side of the goal. Here's another look at that, and you can see Mana Nakata gets her head up. She recognizes, look at that floating ball.
Anna Weir with some space. Over to Natalie Mitchell. Finds Patchen on the set piece with some space to the shot, and she scores! Hannah Patchen with the go-ahead goal, and the Hokies back on top 3-2.
And what a combination play between Natalie Mitchell and Hannah Patchen. Just that combination work, that little 1-2 pass gets Patchen in behind that defense for the 1v1 against Patapis. Absolutely phenomenal work by this Virginia Tech team. And here it is, Natalie Mitchell sets her up. You can see they're asking for the ball.
Julia? What's the keeper? What's the pick?
Third corner kick for the Wolfpack.
Get up! Get up!
Top of the box, here's Roberts. She shoots, and this one is just booted up over the crossbar. Hokies with a 1-goal lead, 21 minutes to play. Aggressive play in the midfield. Ball will go to NC State's. And this one's shot and goes in. How about the Wolfpack from distance once again?
I mean, just an absolutely phenomenal finish from the outside. You can see, I think Virginia Tech is trying to kind of figure out what happened. I mean, players left loose in the center of the field. You've got that many international players. You've got to create that family environment for them because they can't go home, right?
Bordelot takes the shot, stopped by Hargrove. ACC by the Wolfpack.
And here's another look. Jade Bordelot just given a little bit of room to run, and you can see nobody's got a clean pickup on her. She is not. And I think NC State's doing a phenomenal job of exploiting that.
Or we'll pitch it back to the goalkeeper, Protopis. 6 combined goals by these two clubs. 19 combined shots, just 7 of which on nets. Here's an opportunity for Bordelot. She can be dangerous. Bordelot takes the shot, goes just high over the crossbar. Grabbing going on that far side. Ref lets him play on.
The fact that we have a 3-3 game right now demonstrates
sides and unable to do so.
It just demonstrates the fight that both of these teams have. I mean, here we are, ACC match 3-3. That's just unbelievable.
Wolfpack have only surrendered 3 goals throughout the entire month of September over their last 5. And they've only scored 7 goals in the 5 matches in September. It's the second most goals that the Wolfpack have scored in a game this year. The Hokies with some opportunities on the ground, stopped by Protopis. The only time they struck for more goals was 4 against Campbell, but just their 3rd multi-goal effort of the season.
And you can recognize what a threat this Wolfpack team sees in Natalie Mitchell as she's dribbling that ball to goal. She had 3 black jerseys chasing after her.
High after a rain delay. The rain has stopped after nearly 4 hours of raining. And it helps when you've seen the offensive explosion that we've seen. 6 combined goals. Bordelot with some space on the far wing. Stays with it. Tries to center it. Finds a receiver on the ground, stopped by Hargrove. Tepes into the box. This one's headed and it will go just over the crossbar on top of the nets.
Was trying to run onto it, so no sense in her getting the offsides call when she has another player that can take advantage.
Mitchell to Price, looking for the finishing touch, and Anna Weir puts it home. Anna Weir, the junior, coming up clutch in the final 5 minutes. Hokies lead.
And wow, what an absolute finish. I mean, just the timing of that run, the quality of the serve, the way it was hung up in the air. Absolutely fantastic finish, good organization, good composure, way to keep her calm, being able to execute it, put it in the back of the net. Here's another look at that serve.
Have one last strike in them before the clock strikes midnight. Final minutes on this Saturday night from Thompson. Toppis will have to come out in no man's lands. The Wolfpack need to pick the pace up. Clock will stop. Throwing for the Hokies. With a win would be the 5th of the season for Virginia Tech, their first in the ACC, and their first victory since the 31st of August. That was when they took down Campbell 5-1. Into the box. The shot, and this one goes in! Masiotto, right before the clock strikes midnight. 9 seconds to go, and the sophomore ties us up.
I mean, what a game. I mean, this is just who's able to put that away for them.
Well, what a match we were greeted to on this Saturday night. A 2+ hour rain delay. We start at 9:15.